Hi ladies, my name is Keela Malott. Some of you know me, some of you may not. Hello gentlemen as well. You are certainly welcome to watch this. I will do some videos for men. For right now, this is to the ladies, but anyone can watch because we're all in this together. So I want to say, I'm going to keep this video a bit short and right to the point. I feel really compelled to share this right now. I just finished performing my live living room style Zoom online cabaret show, and it was really fun. Over there I have a piano and red curtains and guitar and stool and cabaret hats and such, and this is the other part of my living room. So welcome, you're welcome. What I want you to know is that a well-pleasured woman and a well-pleasured man have no room in their hearts to hurt, harm, or hate. It's just a given. When you're in the middle of an orgasm, for instance, have you ever been able to hate or be angry or be upset or be anything then in that orgasm, in that life force, in that compelling, charged cauldron of alchemizing energy moving, propelling itself into the next stage and to the next step, right? So pleasure is often overlooked, or it's considered selfish or not spiritual or seedy and dirty or just for pornography and not in a beautiful way. And often that's what happens to it. It gets demonized. But I'm here to tell you, and I want you to know that pleasure is your divine, organic, orgasmic birthright, both men and women. Again, I'm talking to the women for right now. The world needs well-pleasured women right now. It needs well-pleasured men too. Obviously, I'm having a hard time just catering to the women because I care about the men too. I have a women's course coming up, and I'm going to speak to the women. And men, please reach out to me and get on the wait list for my men's course. So the one that I'm promoting right now for women is called Pleasure Research 101, From the Boardroom to the Bedroom. And it's the same for the men, for men, but the women's version is just, okay, I short-circuited I'm so turned on right now at wanting to help you all that I'm trying to cover too much, and I got short-circuited. So men, I love you. Ooh, I love you, and I'm going to set you here. Thank you. So women, back to the women. The world needs well-pleasured women right now. And like I said, it's not something that needs to be segregated or separated or compartmentalized or put on the shelf or treated as if it's not crucial and important. So if you think about it, pleasure, like I said, is your divine, organic, orgasmic birthright. However, it is also, oh, I'm feeling it again. Sometimes a well-pleasured woman is moving energy, and that's the practice, right, of letting that be, bringing it forth, allowing that power, and wielding and yielding, using your breath to allow it to be in the full body, not just here and then it spits out, right? And we're done. We never get past first gear right here, right? There are 7 gears plus there's more. The 7 main ones are in your torso, and that's what brings you vitality. I'm a student of this myself, and I'm still endlessly learning, and it's beautiful. Okay. Divine, organic, orgasmic birthright. And then it gets compartmentalized and seedy and what have you. Okay, so pleasure is actually the most underutilized free resource that we have, and it's literally at our fingertips. And it's not just sexual, like a smile and enjoying someone, right? That's spark, that's energy. And where does that come from, right? Well, when you laugh, do you laugh from here? Right? I'm trying not to be in my body. Or do you laugh from here? Oh my gosh, you roll, your body undulates, the spine moves. When you orgasm, where does it come from? Oh, and the smile and the face and the teeth, you see it beam up. It moves up, and you become delighted and enlightened and light, right? Enlightened up here, delighted here, open-hearted, in your power, in your stance, in your pleasure, and in your root. So literally at our fingertips. And there's 7 gears, right? So you've got your first, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, right? We are life force itself. And we are pilot lights, right? And the pilot light just it never goes out. It's not like a stove that can accidentally go out. A pilot light does not go out. It goes out when you're gone. Like, no longer in this body. It never goes out. Think about that. So when you're around someone that turns you on or lights you up, like a woman that's beautiful, or a yoga teacher that just is spirited, or a beautiful plant you've never seen before when you're hiking in the woods, or a Hollywood star that has something, that it factor that just like lights you up, right? It doesn't have to be a Hollywood star, but there's a reason they're often that they are stars, that they have an eternal turn on, a light. So what turns us on, what moves our energy, literally at our fingertips, stirring that and bringing it up through each gear. And remembering to breathe. See, I just did that and my jaw let go. Now, who knew connecting down here and being in my pleasure and feeling it, allowing it, embodying it, letting it roll up and down, could be a full body experience and could have anything to do with unlocking stress within me, right? So pleasure is your divine, organic, orgasmic birthright. It doesn't have to be demonized. It's not a bad thing. In fact, it's super necessary. It is a resource, just like eating, sleeping, going to the bathroom, making love. So we're talking, my class is about from the boardroom to the bedroom, right? Well, making love is super important to cultivating and healing and nourishing, stirring that energy, bringing it up and down, healing the nervous system, which is your central processing unit in your computer that heals everything in your body, just like a computer. All the signaling, all the information needs to be milked and lubricated and breathed into and massaged and loved on and cultivated. Just like a garden, just like brushing your teeth, just like going to the bathroom, just like eating, just like drinking, just like communicating. And then it can be fun too. Ooh, I want to wear this red shirt. Ooh, I like my red roses. Ooh, I want to make that person stay. Ooh, I want to sing a song. Ooh, I want to take a cause on and change the world. Ooh, I want to help this civil unrest. Ooh, I am a miserable person and that's not me. I've been behaving poorly because I'm not in my pleasure. I am guarded. I'm holding my breath. I am unable to give, and now I feel bitter, and now I feel unhappy, and now I feel silenced, and now I feel angry, and now I feel numb, and now I don't give a shit. Now, any of those things can happen to us, especially with women. It's a little bit less of that, a little bit more numb and just getting by, and tightness. Not even knowing you're tight because you're holding on. You don't go past here. You're holding on and you're managing. Or you're loud and you're showing the world how together you are when you're holding tight, right? Is this still recording? Okay, good. So, I want you to know that you are invited to my free preview this Thursday, 1 Pacific and 4 Eastern. Yeah, 1 Pacific, 4 Eastern. It's an hour and a half, 90 minutes, and we are going to play with these gears and connecting to your cauldron of fuel, the fuel that runs this vehicle. It's a vehicle, it's a computer, it's a flute, it's an instrument. There are just so many beautiful things that we take for granted, that we didn't get taught, that we don't realize, that we don't know. And I know a lot of it. I have learned, I have listened, I have traveled the world, I've seen what does and doesn't work, and I'm so excited to share this with you. So if you can relate at all to what I'm saying about listening to the call of your divine spark, and just coming to the call and being close to another divine spark will elicit your spark. You know, you get a match near a flame, you get a pilot light near, a bigger flame, more heat. It's about, once you get that heat going, knowing how to work with it, right? And that's why so many people shame it. Oh, sex is dangerous, consumption, fire, men don't, okay, so again, the men, I love you, we're coming back to you. With women, your sex is not, it's only dangerous in that if you drive a car, there's danger. If you hike up a mountain, there's danger. If you walk down the street, there's danger. We have to stop demonizing sex and pleasure and erotic energy and turn on and what lights us up, because it doesn't just come from here. It comes from here. And there's some from here and there and here too. The main is here. So if you'd like to learn more about this, I am so excited to play with you, to teach you what I know, and to continue cultivating and learning and refining and polishing and playing and being that spark, that divine change, that divine light, the divine spark that lets the light in through the dark cracks in our humanity and the world right now. And that's what's begging to come forth. And that's one way I know I can help for sure, is to encourage and inspire you to be and live in your pleasure, to tap into it, tune into it, and turn on to it. Where the sacred meets the sexual, the spiritual meets the material, masculine meets feminine, and pleasure meets resistance. The true meaning of Tantra. I look forward to hearing from you and potentially playing with you this Thursday.